Hello, so welcome to part 2 of the travel and love readings. Who will you meet, or how and when will you meet this person? So today we're starting off again with Libra, and we're going all the way through Pisces. And if you missed part 1, that's Aries through Virgo, and that's already posted on my channel. So please go visit that if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in those signs. But otherwise, let's begin. So this is for Libra. Your first card is your love message is obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Your first tarot card is Page of Wands in reverse. And your second one is the Sun, Major Arcana. Excellent. And that's, let me take a minute here. So it looks like for some of you, Libra, the person who you will meet or you will meet in the future, the person you're dealing with is in touch with their childlike innocence at this time. So there may have been kind of a renaissance in their personality where they brought back their vitality and zest for life here. And then for some of them, they might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the wands here. With a page and the sun, I get this very youthful spirit. So not necessarily in age, but it could be a project that they worked on recently that made them feel alive again. And always, the page is always kind of this instant, like vibrant character who's kind of in the novice, but still kind of regaining their strength in things that they've pursued or desired to pursue. So they are probably at this time slightly indecisive, though, in the reverse position, jumping from project to project in a way, and they're not too sure of what direction to go as well. It could be a little naive with the sun here and thinking that, you know, everything is kind of going well, but they do need to make improvements at this time, or, you know, get a move on things. So they might be taking a break or something, but to enjoy their life and kind of be, you know, recreational. I see this person like playing sports and having a good time with their pals, but maybe they're just in a sense they need to kind of wrap it up and kind of put their nose to the grindstone here. And if this person is dealing with a relationship, no matter platonic or romantically at this time, they are on this kind of new cycle in their lives right now. And it says obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. This just means that they are kind of, I'm seeing this person a little bit scared of a fear of failure of something that they've started because they're so passionate about it. They fear that this won't be received by others the same way that they conceived it. So there could be a sense of that going on. Okay, so let's see how you would meet this person and where and when you would meet this person. Again, I'm doing this as a general timeless reading. Whatever I pull like geographically. Oop, there he goes. So it looks like it says 6 months seasons. So in the summer or the warm season, maybe you signed up for some sort of recreational trip. You go camping with a family, friend, member of the family or member of your friend group, and they kind of just group you guys together. You might be just, you know, partnered up with this person for, you know, a round of volleyball or, you know, some sort of hike, a campground. So this person might just be a person that you will become fast friends with, but not necessarily romantically right away. But this person will be a very influential kind of youthful spirit in your heart, and your time will tell if this is your twin flame or not. Okay, so that is your reading, Libra. Okay, so this is your reading, Scorpio. So again, as a reminder, these are generally timeless, and for people who are already partnered up with someone, this could be a twin flame that you'll meet down the road, or if you're with your karmic person right now, you might break up or possibly move on to another person at some later time. So, and we'll pull some numerology cards at the end with extra love messages for the collective. If you have missed the first series, it is Aries through Virgo. So if you have Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, Aries through Virgo, then feel free to check that out. It's already on the channel, and it'll be linked to this at the end of the video as well. So let's begin, Scorpio. Your first card is interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Oh my. So some of you might be already dealing with a third party, or in finding out that your partner, former partner, had a third party situation. Two of Swords in the upright. So definitely there is some sort of a stalemate issue. There might be a person making a decision whether to go with one person or the other very soon. And then the Fool in reverse, major arcana. So, wow. So you, Scorpio, with the Fool in reverse and major arcana, that means that there is some sort of a chaos situation that you're involved in. And there might be the person that's coming towards you. I see this more as a person that's coming towards you has a relationship that they're hanging on to that has been past its expiration date. So it's like spoiled milk at this point. It is kind of at the tipping point, and they are trying to make a decision. In the upright, they are not confused in the situation. They do know that this is a balanced decision that they're making. There's a lot of things that this person is dealing with right now. They keep getting caught up in issues that won't go away, and arguments with either their current partner or just people around them in general. They could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in some of their placements. And then with the Fool here, there is an air of change as well. In reverse, there is a blockage, but with that, you may have to, the person may have a partner who is seeing them as something else than they really are. So idealizing them or putting them on a pedestal. There's a sense of naivete going on, and there might be something that they need to reflect on deeply in order to move on. But this is a sudden type of change. I feel like it's in the Uranus type of mode because of the Fool itself. The element is an air, a Uranus effect. It's more in the more of an Aquarian type of deal. And with all of the planets recently, with the new moon Aries, so many planets and passing through Aries, there's a type of decision that will be impulsive and sudden. So there might be a sudden break in the relationship, a new cycle beginning in this relationship. Or, as I said before, this very well could be you in the situation, Scorpio, where you're the intrusion that takes over. And when I say this, I don't want to stress that this is a third-party situation that you partake in willingly. I think this is a very abrupt ending and a new beginning all at once. So the interference actually comes at a time when this person it's just divine timing. So there might be a very short time period where one person is with one party and then they switch to another person, which might be you, Scorpio. So let's see where and when you might meet this person. Okay, and so it says it's a wedding or stag or baby bridal shower or a bachelorette or bachelor party. So it could be a wedding party, some sort of a formal event that you meet this person at. There is a late spring or all summer type timing to this union, and that may be a person already in your contacts that you've dealt with before or are friends or acquaintances with, but just haven't really gotten a chance to hang out together or actually be in a dating situation. So there could be a family tie I'm seeing for some of you. One of your friends or family relatives has a wedding and then you both meet at the venue. And then also I'm seeing this person that you're dealing with, Scorpio, might have someone who is a recent ex, and this might indicate that they were, in a sense, thinking that your person was the Ten of Cups dream and fulfillment that they wanted. they might have been feeling insecure about your person being kind of the object of a lot of people's attention and affection, and they may have had a lot of competition to deal with in general. So that's why they kind of walked away. So I'm seeing that this person that you're dealing with might have had someone actually dump them, so they were the dumpee, not the dumper, in a situation like this. So I hope that helps you, Scorpio. Okay, so this is your reading, Sagittarius. Your love message is wait. The timing is not quite right. Your first tarot card is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And your second one is Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So 2 Pentacle cards in the Court cards and also in Nine of Pentacles. Sagittarius, your person might be a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. I'm seeing a lot of earth influences in their chart at this time. They might be dealing with a earth sign in their current situation or relationship. I see someone who is bored by their relationship currently. They are a little bit lazy in putting in the effort. They're obsessed about something that maybe is outside of their relationship. Perhaps it is another person. Perhaps it is their money. And it looks like there's a lot of material objects and financial issues surrounding your person. They could be a little bit on the cheap side at this time. Maybe they're trying to save up. They could be in a situation where they value their partnership with another person due to the financial security that that person could offer them. So they are in a codependent situation when it comes to material objects and resources that they can gain. The waiting and timing is not right now. It perhaps to deal with the person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius. It's not the right timing for you or anyone else to actually be with this person. They're not in the right headspace at this time. There's a tendency of not being independent, or there's a tendency to become lazy and codependent on other people. And they're relying on others. So, for example, they might be living with someone in order to have free rent or something that they can gain materialistically, but not actually be in a real loving relationship or a true twin flame situation. So I'm not saying this is a person who uses others, but there's a lack of responsibility and perhaps a maturity tied to this. So if you're dealing with this person, you have to be careful on what their real intentions are, Sagittarius, at this time, because I see you as someone who's very productive and self-reliant and actually successful in your business or your line of work right now. So you're growing your own empire, and I wouldn't want to see you kind of take on a person who is just siphoning off of your energies and just your material, depending on you materialistically and using you for something else. So let's see where you might meet this person at this time. For some of you, this person might be a person in their late 40s, possibly early 40s to late 40s. So approaching middle age at this point. And there might be a considerable age gap between you. One might be younger, one might be a little bit older than you. So 8 to 10 years, I say, the difference. Okay, just another shuffle. Okay, it says a friends gathering early summer. So you might meet this person in early summer months right now, in June or July of this year, possibly next year. And it might be at a friends gathering. So it could be at a backyard barbecue or some sort of holiday weekend thing. I would be very careful, again, Sagittarius, in getting involved. And even if so, this is not something long-term. And I don't want to sound like I'm giving you bad news, but I don't want to sugarcoat it either, that this person is just not in the right headspace right now to take on a relationship. They can't even really take care of themselves at this point. So if you are looking for someone on your level or vibration, you do need to look for someone who is more independent. I'm seeing more of an air sign for you, possibly with Earth as well, maybe a Gemini, maybe a Virgo, but someone who has their pentacles in order and certainly not codependent on someone when it comes to material or financial gain. So I hope that helps you, Sagittarius. This is your reading. Okay, sorry about the background noise. There might be some mowing in the background. It is a Sunday, so there's a lot of yard work going on. But I apologize in advance. So this is Capricorn. This is your reading. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Interesting. And then you have Temperance, Major Arcana in reverse. And then your second card is Death in the upright. So at this time, I think for you, Capricorn, you're dealing with someone who's going through a transformation and possibly some endings in their life. Whether it could be with a current partner, or sometimes it might indicate that a family member has passed on. And it's not necessarily a bad thing with Death in the upright. It just means that they're going through a lot of changes in their personal life that it's affecting them. So it might not just be their own life. Indirectly, it could be a relative who has passed on, so affecting the way that they are seeing their family right now. So it doesn't have to happen to them specifically, it just has something to do with them in their personal realm, in their circle of people that care about them. And then also with this person, I think Capricorn, you have a situation where they are dealing with some lack of balance, and perhaps this person has, I'm seeing more of a water, possibly Scorpio and Sagittarian influences right now. Their Jupiter could be affected. Is a prosperous and expanding type of thing, but it's not giving them much clarity with the Temperance in reverse right now. So they might be in tendency to become more, just seeing things more of in a black and white situation. And they're not in harmony. They're not at peace with themselves. There's something that is out of sync for them at this time. I think I mentioned this for Aries as well. During this kind of fiery season where planets are affected, there might be a lot of people who are dealing with issues of excess, or just, doing something obsessively but not getting much out of it, or having some sort of disruption in their plans and long-term plans. So there could be a travel situation that they're stuck in. They might be stuck in a place for a while due to restrictions on where they're living right now, due to their business not going forward, having different loans or financial issues. So that could be an issue that your partner is dealing with at this time, or this person that is coming towards you. But it says it is a love that is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So I'm seeing that this person, when they might meet you, is going to become transformed in a sense where they're ready to take on a major transformation and ready to take on life's biggest responsibilities and caring for others and having a one-on-one relationship that is mature and giving at the same time. So this is definitely not like someone who's, just working on their pentacles. In a sense, they're very much in a solidified, mature age in their life. Not necessarily meaning that they have to be old, but they've gotten a handle on a lot of things, and they are experienced in that sense where they're not afraid of responsibilities. So let's see how you might meet this person, Capricorn. Again, these might be timeless. They might happen the coming year, or this year, late this year, possibly in the summer. Just take it as it resonates, and then also check your other placements in your chart. Okay. So it says regional road trip. Interesting. So a lot of you, if you head outdoors and take a risk and start traveling again, once everyone's safe, then you'll possibly meet this person in an early fall or October situation, it says. So I'm seeing that, you know, if you're taking a road trip either with friends and family members, this person might come across your path. Literally, in not just a figuratively speaking way, but in just running into them on the road. It could be a person that you meet in a diner. It could be a person that you strike up a conversation with at a national park or campsite, or just on the road in general. Could be the destination that you're going to if you're taking a coastal trip, or just driving along the Pacific Coast Highway or something, you know, going down the East Coast. I'm seeing a lighthouse for some of you. There might be some sort of vacation spot that you go to, a resort, a possible getaway. Others of you, there could be a warmer climate, like a tropical country, possibly in the Caribbeans. But you're still road tripping there and taking out a car and driving it. Could be on a Jeep or something. So yeah, so be open to new experiences, Capricorn, and just be aware that by the time you meet your person, they have transformed into a more mature version of themselves, and you just need to be ready for that. So I would also caution you to work on yourself and be clear on what you want in order to attract it. All right, and don't work too hard, Capricorn. All right, that is your reading. Okay, so this is your reading, Aquarius. Sorry, there might be some background noise. Again, this is a Sunday, so there might be some yard work, people talking in the background. So your first message is chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. The second card is 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. And then your third card is the Moon in upright. So 2 tarot cards and a love message here. So Aquarius, at this time, your person you're dealing with, or you yourself, there's a fleeting feeling of success that is kind of elusive to you at this time with Pentacles in reverse here. So you or your person might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you might also be with some Pisces influence at this time if you don't have that yourself in your chart. There might be a sense of tapping into your intuition and also using your feelings to suss something out at this time. There's an illusion factor, but only for some of you that you're dealing with. There might be some sort of idealization of the way the life you two have brought together, or the person that you're dealing with might have some sort of illusion about their current situation or relationship. The lack of resources that this person might feel at this time might be putting them in some sort of codependent relationship with another person, perhaps for material gain, or also, in a sense, they're doing okay independently, but they're a little bit in excess, so they like their vices, like shopping, spending money on bigger purchases, and they're kind of looking obsessively at things and material objects more than they are towards relationships and giving to each other, time and spending time with others and family, and just being, there in their presence. So equate valued objects and luxury items as someone that cares about them. So that might be an issue that the person that you might be meeting is dealing with at this time. It says that the chemistry that you feel and the attraction is mutual. So at this time, Aquarius, you might feel like when you meet this person, there are sparks that do fly. And in a sense that you have to see past this person's materialistic side. So I'm seeing some of you deal with someone who does have a spending problem at some point, and it could be the person that they're with as well that has made them this way. It has, a lifestyle of excess, maybe the way they were raised as well. Maybe they were from a family that had put more value in giving each other material gifts than actually spending time with each other. They're using that to compensate for some sort of affection and true companionship. So I would just caution you, Aquarius, to see the chemistry as it is and feel that, and be on that high vibrational side, but also to use your intuition and not let this become some sort of illusion where you think this person will cater to you without getting something in return. So there is a kind of exchange where you have to be careful, where it's not in exchange for your time that they want something back, like actual physical object or gift or money or something like that. And this is your reading, so I hope you've enjoyed that. At the end of Pisces, we'll do a full collective moonology spread and more love messages for all the signs. Okay, so this is the last reading for Pisces. And Pisces, your first card is self-care, clear your energy field, and focus on yourself before acting. And your tarot card is King of Pentacles in the upright. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus dealing with another earth sign, or perhaps have earth in your own chart, Pisces. And then Six of Pentacles in reverse. So two also Pentacle cards. And it says self-care. So I'm thinking definitely self-care is called for. Six of Pentacles in the reverse as well. It does scream self-care is, it should be a priority of either the person coming towards you or you yourself as well. There's a type of person you're dealing with that is a little bit in the strings attached relationship. And I've seen this come up in the last two signs I've been reading. There might be some debt involved, emotional or material, with this person right now in Six of Pentacles reversed. And there is a sense of they've kind of stopped giving time or energy to others. So they feel like they are being taken advantage of. They feel like they've been, either in a codependent relationship where others are kind of siphoning off of them materially, financially, and just being taken advantage of. Also with the King of Pentacles, this person might be independently wealthy themselves. They have a sense of security, and they are kind of the leader of their own organization or business, or in their job. They might have a higher position. They also feel very confident and successful when it comes to their career or job vocation, but they aren't as secure in, putting it into a relationship because of the way others have taken advantage of them in the past. So there might be some reasons that they don't want to get into a commitment at this time. And this doesn't just mean in terms of long-term marriage or something, but they're just not, they kind of shy away from actually, living together with someone or sharing their life with others because of the material aspect. So let's see how this person might meet you. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of self-care with this person right now. So kind of just being on their own, doing their own thing and relaxing on what they like to do recreationally, whether it is spending time with friends or by themselves, and kind of enjoying what they've accomplished in their own lives. So you might meet this person at a cultural setting. So I believe that either Aries or Taurus has the same one, in a cultural setting in a weekday, midday, weekday, Monday through Friday. So this person might be going to a food festival or some sort of interesting event in your community, and you come across them, and see each other. Maybe you're meeting up with this person. Maybe this is a some sort of date situation, or it could be a setup by a friend. It could be a group setting. But in this respect, that this person is not able to jump into anything right away, and they won't take anything lightly emotional-wise. So they might be emotionally distanced from most people at this time. So don't take offense to it if they aren't open to a relationship at this time. It could just take a lot more time to get to know this person. So starting off as friends rather than jumping into an intimate relationship right away. And I would caution you also that this person is very focused, self-focused at this time. And I would also clear your own energy. And in attracting this person, you're not putting value on the fact that they probably won't be spending as much time with you and be more at an emotional distance. So if you're asking for more, this is probably not the right person at this time for you. But if you want to just be in their sphere of existence right now, then maybe this person will be ready at some point later down the road as well. So this is your reading, Pisces. Okay, so welcome back, and this is a collective moonology oracle reading, and we'll also pull some more messages of love for Aries through Pisces. So let's begin. So I shuffled in advance, and your first card is Full Moon in Pisces, Balance Spirituality and Practicality. Your second card is Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan, Full Moon in Taurus. Your third card is North Node, Step Out of Your Comfort Zone. And your fourth card is Aries, Full Moon, A Fiery Climax Approaches. So let's line those up here on camera. Let's push those aside. So it does look like at this time for you guys, I love that there's fire, there's earth, and there's water. We just don't have air. I guess air signs, it could be the North Node here. But everybody is represented almost. And it seems like there's a lot of full moon energy in this. So everything is coming to a head here. So there's a lot of signs that might be affected here, especially with the Aries new moon. You're right over here. But this says full moon, so there's a lot of full moon energy climaxing. So there's a lot of climaxes to be reached at this time. And, you know, there could be a lot of heat and passion in a lot of your energies at this time, or your relationships. That could be the mood right now. So that means when passions are high, there's a lot of disagreements, arguments, some sort of a conflict or unspoken tension. A lot of people might be, there's physical tension and, you know, a different type of verbal tension. There could be attraction in that kind of underlying tension as well. But there's, you know, especially if you're in a third party situation, there's things that you can't really do about it. So they're beyond your control. So I'm going to say that this all kind of, especially this one also points to North Node is what you kind of strive to become, and South Node is the hurts that you have incurred in the past and you're trying to get over. So that could also mean, like, for some people spiritually, could mean something in their past life that also hurt them. So with North Node, it's more in a concentration of what you will do going forward. So there's a lot of, I see a lot of movement in stepping towards the person that you might want to meet in a future date. And there's, in the near future, a lot of opportunities to meet people. And again, we pulled a lot of these places and where it might happen again. And I just wanted to pull a time range. And it also says a 4-day trip, 4-day or like a week trip. So I want to emphasize that this might be for the collective. Any type of 4 to 7 day trip would possibly put you in the person's path of who you're going to meet in the future. I pre-shuffled in advance here for messages of love. And we have, first one is longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Okay, so there could be someone that has a crush on you at this time, or there's possibly a person in the past, or one of your exes might be some sort of person thinking about you. There's a leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Okay, some of you might be taking action with the Aries energy here. And spiritual lesson, this person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So I see this more as something that is not romantic. I think this is, could be a family member. Also, it could be any one of your role models in your life, an authority figure. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone romantic in this sense. Someone who teaches you, a spiritual leader in your life, and someone who's influencing you in that way. And then put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So a lot of you could be at this time a bit of a workaholic. There might be some people that need to at this time take some time to themselves. It's very draining when there's a new moon in a fire sign, I feel, for a lot of signs, especially that aren't used to that much action in their lives or that much decision making, like rapid fire decision making. Literally, I'm seeing for some of you that this person who is secretly yearning for you might be a friend or close platonic contact that you haven't really looked at in a serious way, and maybe that is kind of in this kind of climate right now that might be a secret that it's revealed or a confession from someone. So look for communication from that friend here. Or for spiritual lesson, I think a lot of you might be considering more going into hermit mode at this time as well. I'm hearing Virgo. Virgo is probably kind of being more in tune with their spiritual self, possibly Scorpio as well. Just kind of going within and not as sociable, like intentionally. They're trying to kind of pull back, but not, being reclusive or antisocial. It's just more of a kind of cleansing of their soul contracts right now. And leap of faith, some of you need to take kind of more initiative. I think this kind of or there's more of a direct communication leap of faith here. I think maybe for air signs, there's people who are, I may be hearing like Gemini or Aquarius, you might be a little bit confused or taking more of a step back to kind of reevaluate who you want in your life right now. But that's also, it's safe to make the move you're considering. I think this is a good way to say, trust your instincts and don't be afraid to fail if, your offer is rejected or something like that. And then just work less. I think this is mainly for fire signs. I see a lot of fire signs. There are a lot more of them that are burnt out than they realize. And it could just be a situation where their presence is very demanded and their leadership is very demanded at their job right now. So in their careers, they're great. They're seen as leaders and authority figures, but that also puts a lot of responsibility on them. People who are getting paid are depending on them. So that also is a lot of pressure to be holding at this time for a lot of you fire signs, some air signs as well. So everyone, I hope this was helpful to you guys. And if you like the series, part 1 and part 2, if you missed some of the Aries through Virgo part 1 series, I'll link it to the end of this video. And I hope you enjoyed this travel series, how you will meet this person or how or when or where. And we'll probably do some sort of thing to do with Venus next. I'm thinking about doing like a free Venus sign reading for all signs. Possibly we'll go back to weekly or monthly reads as well. So hope you can join me next time. Like and subscribe. This is Savvy Quirk Tarot. Have a good one. Signing off.